The Samahang Basketbol ng Pilipinas has announced the 15-man pool of Gilas Pilipinas for the Southeast Asian Games. Now, to tell us more about the announcement, SBP President Mr. Panlilio will be joining us tonight. Mr. Panlilio, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Rizza. Good evening.
Sir, I have to say myself, I am very excited with this lineup that we have. It is stacked, it is experienced. We have a mixture of pretty much everything that we need, from size. We have, of course, experience, like what I said. We have shooting and speed. Tell us more about it.
Yes, correct. I think, as usual, of course, the PBA has stepped up and again, has supported the SBP in this case. Putting a very formidable lineup for the SEA Games. No? But I guess, again, I think as Coach Tim Cohn said, we might not have the best players, but at this point, we're pushing for the best team. With the very short preparation time that we are giving Tim, I think he's counting about 8 to 10 practices only as a team. The principle behind the choice of the team for the SEA Games is really a core team that already knows his system, and that's why it's very heavy on Inebra lineup. But at the same time, he's put a lot of firepower also from the other teams. So it's a very formidable team, as I said, and we expect no less, of course, but to win the tournament.
That is indeed very exciting, Mr. Panlilio, being, of course, Coach Tim, the head coach for this team. Now, we would like to ask also, because we were also informed about the 3-on-3 lineup that is headed by, of course, the young guns, Bolik and Perez. We don't have, sir, a coach yet for the 3-on-3?
Well, right now, my program director is Ronnie Manzano of the SBP. So I've said that he will run the team for the SEA Games. But as you know, Rizza, in 3x3, there's no actual coach when the actual competition starts or the actual game starts. It's really among the 4 players to work together in terms of playing together and making sure that they're able to have the chemistry to compete. So Ronnie is there really to get them ready. Again, maybe explain to them the way 3x3 is played. As you know, it's very different also from the 5-on-5. So it's his way of, his role is to really prepare the team for competition. But on actual competition, where it's a team of 4, as you know, it's really them working together in playing against the other teams.
Sir, now that our country has ranked higher when it comes to the world rankings on 3-on-3, does this play a part also on the momentum that we have coming into the SEA Games?
I think, first of all, I think I'd like to really commend Chooks to Go for pushing the programs that they have for 3x3. Of course, from an SBP point of view, we'd like to make 3x3 as pervasive as we can, similar to 5-on-5. On 5-on-5, as you know, there's so many tournaments nationwide, from collegiate all the way to, of course, the PBA. We'd like to encourage the same thing for 3x3 because it is really another path for us to make the Olympics not only in Tokyo but in the future Olympics. So it's something that we wanna promote in a big way. So in this case, the SEA Games is not like the FIBA rules where of course passports are only required as far as FIBA is concerned. But the only people you can really put in the national team for 3x3 FIBA competitions are people who are in the top 100. So in the SEA Games, it's different. It's really, again, it's people with passports can actually play for the team. And it's good news that the PBA is supporting the program. And we want to expand the 3x3 nationwide. And having importance from the PBA is a big boost in that objective.
Sir, I know for the SBP to put this lineup all together, it took a lot of effort and support also from the PBA and, of course, from, like what you said, from Chooks. It's an opportunity, sir, for you to thank, of course, these men and women that are in the sport for our, of course, quest for the gold, and likewise invite the basketball fans to support our team come November 30 when the SEA Games open.
Yes, again, as you said, I'd like to thank a lot of stakeholders in basketball, really, that have helped the SBP grow its programs. Of course, the 5-on-5 with the PBA, with the collegiate teams. The college. Of course, the college teams and their owners, the schools that support them. 3x3, Chooks to Go, and then of course the programs of our own SBP, yung pambansang tatluhan that we are promoting in our grassroots. Coaching is also a very important pillar for SBP, and also referees. So a lot of stakeholders that I have to thank. Of course, MVP, our chairman emeritus, has been a patron of the sport. The San Miguel group, obviously, headed by RSA, and my Tokayo Alphonsus Chua, of course, really supporting the Gilas program, and all the other PBA teams that have really stepped up this last year and a half, where we had issues in the program. It was a journey to go to the World Cup, and it wouldn't have happened without all the support. Again, our objective for Gilas, at least on 5-on-5, is to qualify in the World Cup as a norm. This is our second World Cup. We could have performed better, as we all know, but we have guaranteed ourselves a third World Cup by hosting the next one. But we want to be there. So in the next 2027, this is a long-term goal for Gilas, and we want to make sure that we are able to put a program together, a framework together that will guarantee long-term success for us.
All right. Thank you very much also, Mr. Panlilio, for all of your hard work. Maraming salamat. That was SBP President Mr. Al Panlilio.